What is up, guys? Welcome back to Millionaire Gaming. So, today we're playing Jackass the game for the PSP. I have a special guest with me. Say your name.
Loafy. That guy. I'm that guy.
What is up, Loafy, man? It's been a long time since we've been trying to plan a video together, and it's finally happening.
Heck yeah, man. It's, we did this originally, but we didn't record the audio, so...
Yeah, and that, dude, how long was that ago? Like, that was almost
like
a year
ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say roughly a year, but we finally did it. We actually got a better looking quality of this game because we were actually playing it on the PlayStation 2, and now we're gonna be on the PSP port, and it's a lot better, a little bit crispier. So yeah, and there was I will say one segment on the entire game, but it's not until later. I did have to censor it because you know how YouTube is with knives and cutting.
Right. Yeah.
So
you see Pontius breaking it down sexual style over there?
Oh yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, this game is like a hidden gem. Many people don't care for it, but honestly, I remember the game coming out and I was really hyped for it.
I had no idea about it up until like a couple of years ago.
I mean,
that's when I...
Honestly, I like... No, you're good, man. Honestly, I have to say this game is a lot better than the DS port, but the DS port isn't horrible.
Right. DS port's the DS port because the DS.
Yeah.
That was a banana peel. Nah.
Yeah, so it's like the story begins with someone pulling a prank on Jeff Tremaine, and he ended up, as they say, spraying his vagina, and yeah, so he ended up like spraining his groin, and he ended up, there was a car in his butt as well.
Oh, I wonder where that came from.
Yeah. And they ended up saying that you have to be the new director for the TV show, and you have to make episodes for the new season.
So I hear you're taking over the
Luckily, they hired the best two directors in town.
Exactly, man. And the tip's saying we have to get footage for each episode and get bronze at least on each episode.
Oh yeah.
So it's totally different compared to the DS one, but we're starting off with Pachinko Precipice. I don't know.
Is that the one?
What was that?
Is that the one? Okay, never mind. I was gonna ask you if that's the one where you fall down the hill, but
it actually is.
I think my question was answered.
You know, it's really weird playing this game without music. It's a really barren sound, and it's like I really actually do like the soundtrack on this game. It actually has fairly decent stuff. It has like CKY, and it has like a whole bunch of other groups. They actually have Chris Pontius music too.
Well, that's what's up. Damn it! I never really listened to Chris Pontius's music. I know they had it on one of the Jackass C's. They had a music video. I don't know. I think it was for his band at least.
Yeah, I think it wasn't like a big song. I know his song's more like rockabilly kind of. That's what it kind of reminds me of.
Just a dude having fun with the boys.
Yeah, pretty much. So the funny thing is, I actually did it like this on this gameplay. I actually chose each episode I put for a different Jackass star. So for this entire episode, for episode 1, we're using Steve-O. But then, like, as the other episodes progress, it's gonna be a different person.
Yeah, you see, recently on Wild Ride they had Bam Margera back on.
Yeah, I actually saw that.
Podcast. He seemed like he was a little bit more corrigible.
Yeah, he seemed more actually sane, like, you know how he had been.
Yeah, I hope he keeps up with it, though.
I do hope so that as well, man, because, like, I don't like seeing him down a dark path, like, that's not cool.
I want him to be there for his kids and his family and himself, you know?
Yeah.
So that, you know, him and his family can live a long, happy life.
Yeah,
he can be there for his son. That's, like, the most important thing, honestly.
Yeah, and it's like, you could see freaking you know, Steve-O getting clean. Like, he should try to at least too.
Right, and he was on some crazy stuff too.
Yeah, he was. I remember they were saying he did like nitro.
Yeah, nitrous oxide, I think it was.
Yeah, nitrous oxide and shit, and then it's just, that's horrible.
Those clips were so disturbing. The ones where he recorded himself. I hate those because it's just so, I don't know, it's just kind of depressing and creepy because you can tell he's just not there mentally.
Yeah, there's actually a clip on this episode, like in the game. It's kind of like weird. It looks like Steve-O was doing like a binger or something because he doesn't seem good. Like you'll see it later, and it's quite depressing.
Is this did this game come out before he got clean?
Yes.
Yeah. God damn it! I think didn't this come out like near the second Jackass movie?
I think this came like this is 2007/8, I believe.
So yeah, it was a little after the fact.
So I'm thinking it probably was 2 there, and they were going to film 3.
Yeah, in a couple of years.
Yeah, because I remember they said they had Ryan Dunn in the video, like the video game, but they said he wasn't doing any of his stunts because of him having that blood clot.
Right. Yeah.
Like I remember when that all happened, dude. Freaking, they were saying he had the blood clot and Lyme's disease. That was terrible.
Oh gosh, that don't sound fun at all. That's hopefully anybody with that, you know, wishing the best.
Yeah, I believe Lyme's disease is it's like a confusion thing. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I do know a few of my coworkers actually have it, so it's not a fun thing, I've heard.
Yeah, doesn't sound fun.
No, not at all.
Isn't it? I don't know if you can get it or it's like congenital.
I think it's congenital, actually.
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah,
hey, doctors, no, just leave it down below.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever, Lyme's disease is, just put in the comments below.
And I could just look it up on Google, but it's more fun when people leaving comments.
Yeah, and
rooftop cart stop.
Yeah, so this is actually a mini game. Like I do like how every episode actually has a mini game. It actually is like a breath of fresh air. This one's honestly, a Wii game. And honestly, this is actually one of my favorite ones. So,
I remember watching like Super Mega playing this, and they were getting so angry because he kept falling off the end.
Yeah, I was like that. Like I would get so mad because Chris Pontius was actually winning. Like whenever I play this game, I try to at least get a gold star, but I know sometimes that's not gonna happen.
It's kind of funny watching it all sped up, and then he just goes flying off the end. It looks really funny.
Let's see what you got. Dude, I was so close. Like I said, when I was recording this game, it was really fucking late. But it was really fun either way. It just gave me nostalgia when I got it on the PlayStation 2.
Yeah. I don't know. I never got a chance to play it, but I don't know. It always looked kind of fun. I always like these kind of games.
Bring it on,
just kind
Hobnob.
of mini games and do stuff.
Yeah. In your opinion, man, what is your opinion on the quality of the PSP recording? I mean, it's not horrible, is it?
Looks pretty good in my opinion.
Come on, give me a little tickle.
Yeah,
it looks a little bit cleaner.
Yeah, it's a little bit cleaner than how it was when we were doing it the first time.
Yeah, it was a little, what is that called?
Bring it on, Hobnob.
Crap, I can't remember what it's called. It's like feedback or something.
Yeah, there was a lot of graininess, in my opinion, on the original one.
Yeah. Oh, Pontius.
Dude, I was I was so close. I was gonna get so mad if he actually won that one.
But yeah, most definitely, this game looks a lot cleaner.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I will say, Party Boy is a lot more difficult to play on the PSP more than the PlayStation 2. That's one thing I will say.
Is that the one where you're dancing to the boombox?
Yeah.
Half naked.
Yeah.
I've seen this one.
This one always gives me there's a game I used to play as a kid. It was a demo on one of the Tony Hawk games, and it was a wakeboarding game. I cannot remember what it was called.
I'm Ryan Dunn, and this is
Tony Hawk Pro Wakeboarder. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So one of my favorite things on this game in general is the side profile of the characters, on the corner. I love that shit. I don't know why, just the avatars. It's just great.
Yeah, you know Tony Hawk's Underground? Oh, well, I mean, of course you do, but
Of course.
yeah. Oh no, I meant Underground 2. My bad. I was trying to think of the one that Steve-O was in, where he's on the ball. That looks nothing like Steve-O.
Yeah, I know. This one, it looks so like this reminds me of like Steve-O clean, not like actually like drugged out.
Yeah. It looks like it looks like when you have a dream, and that's like the person you remember, but that's not actually like 100% what they look like. That's just what you remember.
Yeah. I hate those kind of dreams.
I've had some scary dreams, man.
No, I feel that, dude. I don't like dreams. I remember growing up, one dream in particular that I'd always have is like when your teeth fall out, and it's a common dream I've heard.
I've never had that, weirdly.
Yeah, oddly enough, it means like it's an anxiety thing. It's really freaking weird.
I've always had like dreams where like parts of my body fell off. Like that, I had this dream when I was younger, because you know, when you're younger, like I don't know if I should say this, but it sounds kind of gross. But it's like, you know, you figure out you have a wiener, and you're like, oh, this is cool, and then you're just sitting there just twiddling with it. Oh, my parents were like, if you keep playing with it, it's gonna fall off.
Oh
So
my!
I had a dream one time that it fell off. Like I was using the restroom and it fell off.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that was a fear of mine. They would say that if you keep playing with it, that it's gonna fall off. And the cats are gonna play with it. Dude, my parents did some really funny stuff when I was younger. It worked though.
I mean, I never had that kind of experience. However, I will say one that I had that was big for me was like I always seen like cartoons, like they said if you do that kind of stuff, you grow hair on your palms, and I was always afraid that was gonna happen to me growing up.
Yeah.
It sounds so stupid, but
Or
like
go blind.
yeah, or you're gonna go blind. It's like that.
Never told that stuff though.
It's like the Korn song. It's like, you know, blind.
Oh yeah.
That's what I think about right now
That's
because of that
funny.
shit.
Yeah, my parents never told me that stuff because they're like, I'm not. What my dad said is the reason why he never told me that stuff because, you know, it's like a natural part of life, so he's not gonna like, I don't know, he didn't want me to feel, what was it called, like embarrassed or whatever.
No, I get that, man. Like, I never really had a father type ordeal, like a father figure kind of thing, but my mom would always tell me that kind of stuff too.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, it's a normal thing. If stuff happens, stuff happens.
Right. It's part of life.
Yeah, it's part of life, you know. You know, I can't really say, you know, I don't have the female anatomy, but, you know. Yeah, but shit happens, man. Shit happens.
Yep.
Oh, man. Do you have a favorite segment on, like, Jackass when, like, the TV series back in the day?
I've only watched a few episodes of the TV series. I don't really. I want to watch a TV series, but I can never find like the actual episodes.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, I know.
Oh man,
But
I actually have the whole box set of the TV series, like still to this day.
yeah, I was thinking about buying the box set, but I think it's I can't remember. It was like too expensive. I just forgot about it. It was probably both.
No,
but,
I paid like $10 for that thing back in the day.
Oh, then yeah, it was probably just I forgot about it.
Yeah,
But,
there was a store back in like where I live. It was called Movie Stop, and they had just all movies and stuff. Like it was great, dude. It was like
I miss
GameStop for
stores
movies.
Like that. I miss stores like that. We used to have a video store, and I'd go rent games and movies from there with my grandma.
Oh, they used to have like that back in the day too. It was like Blockbuster, but like
Yeah.
Blockbuster, like I've only rented a few games from it before. Like nothing spectacular though.
Right. I remember my grandma used to rent movies and come back to to our house. 'Cause I used to stay the night at her house because my dad's well, he used to be a tattoo artist, so he would go tattoo people.
Yeah.
And then, because I don't know if you really want me in that like whole environment where it's just like a lot of swearing. Which I'd end up being there anyway eventually, but that was when I was a little bit older.
Yeah.
And so I'd go stay the night at my grandma's house, and we'd like rent a movie. I think we rented Like Mike one time.
The movie Michael?
Like Mike, the the one where the kid gets the shoes,
Yeah, yeah.
and he's like, what's that guy? Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do that.
Dude, I remember that movie very well. Like, I seen the second part. It wasn't as good as the first part, which is, terrible, but, it wasn't horrible in the long run.
Yeah. You know who Richard Simmons is?
Yeah.
Isn't that the guy with the afro? Like the, no offense, but like a gay dude with the, that does the, weird fact, my grandma was friends with him.
Oh, yeah?
Kind of, yeah. They went on a cruise, because my grandma used to, be a manager for, like, Christian bands. So I would go to, I would go to church with her a lot, and different churches all over the place. It was cool. They're always real nice people. Some of them I don't like, but,
Yeah.
But, yeah, she met him on a cruise, I think, because of I don't know if she was doing something for the managing thing or whatever, but she met him on a cruise, and they, like, exchanged numbers, and he used to leave messages on her answering machine, which is crazy to think, it's a small world we live in.
Yeah, it really is a small world when you really think about it. Like, you never know, Richard Simmons is gonna, like, actually give you real voicemail.
Right. I guess, my dad used to do a really good impression of him, and he found out one time when he called and he made a joke about it. But I guess he's a real nice guy.
Oh, yeah. Like, I know he used to be really fat. Like, that's all I really know. Was he was a big dude, and then, like, he lost a lot of weight, and that's why he's, like, always motivating people to lose weight.
Yeah, I think he kind of got off the internet, but I messaged him, so I was wondering if you remember.
Hey, come back here!
But I don't know, he's probably doesn't really check his messages or anything. I probably wouldn't either, honestly, but it's just kind of funny. And the thing is like when I was younger, because I didn't really think about it, because it wasn't really like that crazy to me, but he's in Space Jam.
Yeah.
At one point. So in a way, I'm connected to Space Jam. Which is kind of cool to think about.
Yeah.
Not really, but like, but my grandma was like friends with him. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I said that in class, and I don't think anyone cared or believed me, which is fine.
It kind of reminds me of like that part from American Dad where he's like by the transitive property. He's like, I caught some boob. That's exactly how it reminds me of.
My dad also had a friend that used to be a security guard.
You know what's funny? Bringing up security guards, my uncle back in the day, he was a mall security guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
I think I remember Paul Blart Mall Cop made me want to be a mall security guard.
Yeah, my uncle was like that. He just he was a big dude that was bald and wore glasses, and just kind of reminded me of Paul Blart to this day.
Seems like a lot of bald people are security guards. Because my dad's friend is a tattoo artist. Because my dad made a lot of security guards tattooing. And this guy used to be a bodyguard, and he used to be in the army and stuff. Like, there's actual like evidence out there of what I'm about to say. But he used to, you know who Lou Ferrigno is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he works out with him and stuff. He's friends with him, and he was a security guard for Stan Lee.
Oh,
there's a picture of him and Stan Lee together. So I can send him to you after this is done if you really want me to.
Yeah, why not?
The dude, he's also a really nice dude. Like, he's very caring and stuff.
That's what I've heard. Most like famous people are fairly decent human beings. Like, besides the fame and shit, like they're actually decent people.
But yeah, people were like, he was like working out with Lou Ferrigno. I can't find the video anymore, but he was working out with him, and people came up to Lou Ferrigno and get pictures and stuff. But he's a huge guy. He's like really muscular. Like, if I can explain kind of how he kind of looks like Joe Rogan. He has that, but without the steroid use.
Yeah.
But he's like he was in the he was in the army for a little while, so he's dealt with a lot in his life.
Yeah.
But he's a cool guy. He has this motorcycle. I remember I got to see it one time, and it has like a Batman symbol on it. It's like it was like a purple motorcycle and a Batman symbol. That was sick.
Oh, that's cool. That's actually really cool.
But yeah, he's multi-talented. He's like, I think I don't know if he has a black belt or whatever, and I don't know what it was, but I know it's some kind of martial arts.
You know, I've never. No, you're good. I've never met a famous person before. However, my mom has met a few famous people.
Yeah.
Yeah. She met. Have you ever seen the movie Major Payne?
Major Payne? No, I don't think I have.
Well, there was a wrestler in the movie Bam Bam Bigelow, Scotty Bam Bam Bigelow.
I think I know what you're talking about, though.
Yeah, my mom actually met him. And who else was there? There's a couple people that, like just regular, like local people. No, I can't say that I have not met any famous people. I actually met like a musician before.
I've actually met like a good amount, or talked to a good amount, which is kind of weird to think about. Internet's a very good place to talk to people that are famous.
Oh yeah.
I talked to the guitarist from Bowling for Soup.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I was like really young, and I just hit him up because he doesn't have that much of a followership on Twitter.
Yeah.
I was like young, so I wish I asked him a stupid question or something, and he like replied. I said hello, and he said howdy. And then, but I've been in the presence of like 2 or 3 famous people, but I've met, I think, about 2 or 3. Two. I met John Russo. You know who that is? He Return of the Living Dead and stuff like that. He made at Comic-Con. He made Return of the Living Dead. He also worked on Night of the Living Dead. You can see him in the credits. I got a book signed by him, and then let's see there. I was I was like right next to him. I was right next to what's his name? From the Monkees. He's the only one that's still alive.
Mickey?
Yeah, I was right next to him. My dad, and he was like walking. My dad's like, go up and say hi to him or something, because that's like a one lifetime thing.
Yeah.
Because he's old.